Have you said your prayers? Good. Before I go, I want to talk to you about something. Well, first, I want you to tell me, honestly, what movie you went to see. Well, I know that's what you told me when you left, but maybe things changed on the drive to the movie theater. And that's the story you'd like to stick to. Okay. Well, Andrew got here fairly soon after you guys left, and we did have a little chat, so I suppose I'm disappointed that you'd lie to me. Oh, so what? Was he lying to me about it as well? Look, lying about what movie you saw, of course, is very upsetting to me, but that was really just, well, I was giving you an opportunity to be honest with me. Maybe try to repair all of this damage openly and honestly, and now I see that I do need to take further and more severe action than I'd like to, really. Oh, you must know what I'm talking about. I mean, from the sounds of it, well, I don't think I need to remind you about my feelings on my policy about you dating before. I just think that you know what I feel, okay? And when I agreed to send you to a secular school for high school, you promised me that your faith would remain important and would inform all of your decisions, and it's very clear that that's not true. I don't want to hear it. Okay? Well, don't blame Andrew for this, okay? He was innocently telling me what his friend is up to. Nothing specific, of course. Just that you're dating. Of course, his mother doesn't find anything wrong with him dating, or if he's able to find a girl, then we'll take him on dates. But he didn't have any idea that our household's a little different. So he told me freely. You don't need to be mad at him about that. You should be mad at yourself for not expressing to him and that girl you're seeing that your faith doesn't allow you to behave like teenagers in the secular world. I don't care what grade you're in, sweetheart. You're not to be dating. I know it seems that way, like everyone is dating besides you, and why shouldn't you be allowed to do the same? But remember what James 1 says, "Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial." Look, I appreciate that you're human. We all make mistakes. We all sin, even me. I'd like to think that you can make these decisions on your own, that you can be good just in the course of your own faith, your understanding of your faith. But I was young too once. I made mistakes. similar mistakes, lots of them, before I found my way back to our faith. And I wish that someone had been there to force my hand a little, to put me back on that path of righteousness. And it's not about being better than other people. Do I perhaps sometimes say things that would lead you to believe I think your friends are less than because they are not Catholics? Maybe, and that's something that I'm working on. But the truth is, I know that temptation is great when you have a girlfriend, and the world is a very fast place these days, and I think we need to do something about it. Well, I think I need to remove these temptations. You can say a million Our Fathers and Hail Marys, but I don't think they go far enough in removing the temptation from a young man like yourself. Honey, don't be silly. Just, well, I'm going to take it upon myself. That's what I'm going to do. To remove your temptation. If you're, how do I put this? Say in this respect, then, well, you won't be able to make mistakes with that girlfriend of yours. Stop, okay? Calm down. Stop. Please don't fight me on this, okay? We wouldn't be in this situation if you had... Far be it from me to judge you, but this is the only way. Well, the alternative, I'm not going to have you... That's hardly... Young boys do seem to get an erection at the drop of a hat, don't you? You don't need to explain to me. I understand. I'm Catholic. I'm not... I understand that young boys react very little, and even if it is in a context like this. I'm going to make it so that you couldn't even if you wanted to with her. This will be daily. I think probably before school and after. To keep you even. I understand this seems crazy, but you have to understand. No, God will understand. I mean, I'm saving you from temptation. That's all this is. It's utilitarian. Please stop blaming Andrew for this. He just mentioned things in the course of conversation. It wasn't like I made him. Tell me anything specific. But I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me the truth. Have you and her been... Sweetheart, the time for embarrassment is far past, okay? Besides, think about this as like a sports. You know, when the trainer works out those cramps you get in your calves after practice. It's just like that, only instead of physical knots, they're spiritual knots. That's all I'm doing. I'm just working out the knots. And if I am able to train you enough, hopefully you won't need to look to her for any relief. Have you been doing that? Have you been... Darling, you need to tell me. I need to know that you can be honest with me. Has she done this for you? Yes, has she given you a... Now is not the time to be shy, sweetheart. You may think that this is just what teenagers do, but this is going to set the course for the rest of your life. I don't want to see you in eternal because you can't keep your desires under control. It's okay to have. You can't act on them. That's why I want to do this. We'll do it every night, and in the morning I'll come in and check if you have, an erection when you wake up. I think that's a good indication that you need further help. Yes, I'm going to... Yes. All the way. I'm going to make you... So has she? Has she done that? Has she made you a... with her? I'm going to take that as a yes. Is it a yes? Thank you for being honest with me. That's good. I want you to be honest with me. What about other things? Like... Well, maybe you should have thought about being embarrassed by things like this before you let her... I'm not saying she's some temptress, but she did do these things, didn't she? And what about it? Did she? Come on, tell me. Tell me. Has she given you... Thank you for being honest. Did she make you with her? Come on, tell me the truth. You're something very sacred. You shouldn't just spill it willy-nilly all over the place. let it the ground with your precious. That's a terrible waste of something very precious. Well, on the sheet or backseat of a car or whatever. It's just a euphemistic way of saying wasting it. She did. Well, I mean, that's not better, but thank you for being honest. My goodness, I can't believe a girl like of her age would do such a thing. Well, someone's is very... I just... So, not only did you let her you and you let her sweetheart. My poor sweet baby. Cannot be having that. And, have you two... Sorry, is that too much? It's not supposed to feel good, honey. It's just... We're just taking care of the problem. What about going all the way, so to speak? Have you done that? Have you? Have you put your inside? Did you use, well, I don't know what's worse, you using or not. Did you? You know, if you get her pregnant, the whole world's going to know about your sin. Oh. Well, I knew she was secular, but... So you inside. Oh, honey, I thought that would be something that you'd share with your future wife. That sort of thing. A sort of sacred thing between man and wife. And you're never going to be able to share that with the woman that you marry, being the first time. But you can stop now. And I'm going to help you, honey. Okay? And I know that's a lot of now that you've had it. Now that you've felt her and it's hard not to want that again. So this is probably going to sound a little strange, but I need you to be thinking about things that make you very excited. Obviously, I'm your mother, so I'm not going to make you as hard as someone that you really... You're blushing. I know, this is strange, but you've been honest with me, so I'm going to be honest with you. I need you to do very, very hard. I'm going to help you do that, but I need you to be fully of that. I need you to think about things that really get you going. Try to fully yourself so that there's no left. Do you understand? I know, it's very clinical, but, well, is there something I could help with that I could make it seem a little less clinical? Maybe that would help. Maybe some music or... I know men are visual creatures, but it isn't as though I'm going to be able to let you look at... I mean, that's hardly better than being with a... My... Honey, I don't... Well, I don't... Well, I suppose that is a logical solution, isn't it? Right. This is part of your... This is part of keeping you safe, right? So maybe that does make a lick of sense, you know? Me being the one you're looking at, then it's not really, you know, I'm just your mother. So, if you think that would help,